name is Studio A, and are forcing him to answer probing questions about Monty Python's flying circus. Listen in. For a guy that started by studying law at Cambridge and then went on to become part of the Monty Python group, that seems like something completely different. How did that happen?
Well, I think it takes a long time in life to figure out what it is that you really want to do, and at 58 I'm still looking. But I've sort of filled in 35 years with jokes, and it's been at least well paid.
You may go back to the law. Is that...
Oh, no, I would never go back to the law. No, but I mean, there are one or two things around I'm quite interested in. I've always had an interest in psychology, hence the two sort of psychologically oriented books that I wrote. And I wrote those over 3 or 4 years with a pal of mine called Robin Skinner, who was a proper psychoanalyst. And that was one of the most interesting things I ever did, and brought in absolutely no money at all over those 4 years. So, you know, I've mixed and picked.
Yeah. Did you know did you have this theatrical bent, if you will, even as a child?
No, I had no idea at all, because people from Weston-super-Mare either ran shops or went into insurance, or if they were very, very successful, became chartered accountants. So people who were on stage were kind of looked at as very odd, certainly from another planet.
And you hated it even when you were doing it, apparently.
I never enjoyed it that much. Terry Jones at Aspen said something that struck me as being quite perceptive, and I hadn't thought of it. He said the greatest moment was writing it and then reading it out to each other. And if I'd written something that made Michael Palin and Eric Idle and Terry Jones and Gilliam roar with laughter, then we had to go off and put the bloody thing on television. The moment of utter pleasure was making them fall around. After that, it was doing it for the second time.
It was anticlimactic in a way.
Almost, yeah. It was kind of... I used to feel it was like a sausage machine. We just go into the studio every week and turning them out. But the fun was the writing.
Right.
And all the tedium was the price that you actually had to pay to get the writing up the screen.